Hard times require hard measures, and I want to add something. It actually requires oneself to have a heart of iron, like a bullet ripped right through from a rifle. It requires this certain sharp precision of both meaning and adequacy. On the way here, where I realized that modern terms of love was only a myth and a lie we tell ourselves over and over till we forget that it's a lie. Sitting in the darkness and waiting for some reprisal of those good old feelings of childly imagination, fairy tales, and simple lust. Modern dating and loving is dead, and it's been dying for a long time. We tell ourselves these lies of, oh god, she might be actually different. Well, buckle up, buckaroo. She's not the fucking one, and no one else you found from your local college or the one that you've been getting hard on from Tinder or Instagram. They will never make you happy. They might make you wet and fulfill certain physical desires. But yeah, there's a big but. They're not real. They were never supposed to be real. And when I say that, I really mean 90% of women and or men out there. It's a sad fucking reality. The reason you are so hyped and hopeful about them is the illusion. The illusion of love and compassion and meaning. However, meaning can never be found from the external. It should be internal and has to have this sense of coming of age, this greatness. My brothers and sisters, no matter how wet you get your dick or how happy you feel around, you will never be happy. You're just part of a collective scheme of happiness and fulfillment, which, when the disguises are revealed, is the deepest kind of sadness and the abyss. Because this structure was never meant to work from the beginning. Let's see what Littlefinger actually said about this.
I did what I did for the good of the realm.
The realm. Do you know what the realm is? It's the thousand blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agreed to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie.
But what do we have left once we abandon the lie? Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder. Many who try to climb it fail, and never get to try again. The fall breaks them. And some are given a chance to climb, but they refuse. They cling to the realm, or the gods, or love. Illusions. Only the ladder is real. The climb is all there is.
Now, for disclaimers, I don't actually believe the ladder is the only thing that is real, but I do think it's the biggest and most important thing in human society after meaning and purpose. When I was a kid, and by kid I mean the years that I was 17 to 20, I felt like the world had this something bigger for me. Alas, I did not know that I hid a locked room waiting to be opened and unleashed in the dark chasms of the universe inside my head. So I dated, I kissed, I slept a lot, and when I was about 20, I started to feel empty. All this socializing and hanging out, well, I felt empty because at the end of the day, I was all alone, naked in my bed in a metaphorical sense, and I felt lonely. Beware, this wasn't a loneliness for a lack of friends or lovers. No, I had a lot of friends. This was a more terrifying loneliness. So it made me feel disgusted and lonelier than ever. Suddenly, the kisses weren't that fun, and the late night drinkings with friends were dull. And I stopped dating. I started to make time for my own, and those hangouts with friends, I halved them out because from then on I only hanged out with the friends that I thought were positive and precious to me. Started to feel a lot better. Went to university, and to be honest, I felt this sense of curiosity and thrill from the possibility of new opportunities, new friends, new colleagues, and new lovers. So I loved them so much, or at least I thought I did. But at the end I thought that I was not at all in love with them. No, it was a deeper kind of love. I was in my head with the idea of an imagined lover that I made in my head all these years past. The idea of a sublime relationship. A love that can actually transcend space and time and carry me out into the deeper secrets of the universe. Well, it was good. I really had fun and I really loved them. Or the idea of them. Specific girl was never a thing for me. The thing for me was the idea that actually helped me to keep myself alive. That and God. So it was another love and another love for me, but it was actually the same idea of love. I don't respect much of them from looking back, but I really, really cherish on those sweet memories, and I will keep doing so. And this is my problem with love in the modern world. Once you experience this much, you actually understand and want better things. But most people lived and they're still living their lives in this loop that they have gotten themselves into by our programming. Therefore, this actually makes this happen. People date, you, me, everyone. But the end, 90% is actually isn't love. We don't need a lover to love in the deeper sense of meaning. Actually, we just need some beacon, some herald from the sublime to just be a pillar that we can actually see as this great embodiment of love. To solve, we can do this. We should stop seeing every likable guy or gal as bangable or just to be able to hang out with them just because they're the right person in that right time. That's okay, I understand, but it actually misses the big point. We should accept the problems and elegance in both ourselves and in our lovers. We should try to be better and help them to better mutually. Love is not this mystical fairy tale idea of we find someone at the right time and they somehow transcend us. No, love is built from within and then from the sad person. We make each other evolve and grow, start to become more fulfilled. We lust, we hug, we think together, we take care of each other, try to be out of common misconceptions, and we find love. We find something to transcend ourselves into the deeper inner realms of the universe and beyond.